Hi. Okay, great. Hi. Great to be here. Very excited. Love Gathering for Gardener. And today I will be presenting some things that maybe you haven't seen before. Maybe you have. Sorry. Can't see my presenter's notes, but we're going to wing it. You may remember me from the last Gathering for Gardener where I presented this book, which is called Robo Sauce. It's a story about a little boy who likes robots. He eats some magic Robo Sauce. He turns into a robot. He turns his dog into a robot. The whole world turns into a robot. Then the book folds out and turns into a robot book. Very fun, little surprising, magical object. And I'm happy to say that since the last Gathering for Gardener, Robo Sauce has gone on to become a New York Times bestseller. And even more exciting, it has recently been published in Korean, which is really awesome. And so if there's anybody here that speaks Korean and knows a kid that likes robots, please come see me. I would like to give you this book. And also we can have a little fun on figuring out what the heck it says when you translate it back into English. Today I would like to talk about functional optical illusions. You may notice there was an addendum to the talk. I originally had called it impossible objects, but I thought that was maybe a little bit of a misnomer because there's some really beautiful stuff coming out of Japan, and maybe impossible objects really refers more to like an M.C. Escher type of object that can't actually exist. And the things that I'm making are real. So maybe astonishing objects is a little bit more of an appropriate name, though I don't want to set expectations too high, so perhaps practical illusions is a better name for the whole thing, or magical thingies. But I think I've decided to settle on abraca-doodads. That's really where we're going with this. Though for now we can just refer to them as functional optical illusions. What are functional optical illusions? Well, like the Robo Sauce book, they're a beautiful object that has a purpose, that does something in the real world, but also does something unexpected or magical. I'll show you a couple examples of these, and the first one is inspired by this, which is the Jastrow illusion. The Jastrow illusion is a beautiful, not perspective illusion, but it's a sort of a size relationship illusion where A and B are the same size, but it looks like one is bigger than the other based on the orientation. Well, here you can see that it was, for many years, has been presented as a magic trick where the red and the black change size, which one is bigger. And in 2000, Tenyo put out this version by Suzuki, which is incredible, and the cats change size, the measurements change with the rulers, really inspired me, and I wanted to create a version of this that sort of exemplified the illusion, but also had a purpose. So let me show you what I'm calling the less more bowls. I'm going to pick up the clip here, because I can't see the, crap, we're already halfway through. All right, here we go. These are the less more bowls, if we can go to the overhead projector. Can you guys see the overhead projector? No? Okay, great. Here it is. These are the less more bowls. Now, obviously the bowl with the strawberries is quite a bit bigger than the bowl with the blueberries, but if I move the blueberries closer to the camera, it almost looks like it's bigger. And now you can see, of course, that it is bigger. Quite a bit bigger, of course. I'm not exactly sure how this works, but a nice little optical illusion for your kitchen table, and as you can see, they're perfectly the same size, this stoneware object here. Thank you very much. I'm going to move very quickly. The next illusion was inspired by the Duck Bunny illusion, classic, famous optical illusion. Very many versions have been done. This is a little creepy version with here's a minimalist version that's been done, and then this is a sort of full body version, but you kind of run into some weird anomalies when you try to render the whole body. And I saw a 3D version, I think it came out of Germany, Michael Weber showed this to me, and it really inspired me. I thought, I want to make a version of this. I want to make a version that's really beautiful, really cute, and does something. So here it is. Okay, this is the Duck Bunny. I guess the camera is probably the best way to see this one. Can you guys see if we can get a camera? Is that the camera there? This guy, right here. There you go. That's the duck. If we can get a close-up, that'd be even better. Can we? Yeah? Oh, here it comes. I hope these technical issues aren't against my time. Here is the duck, and you can see he's very cute from all angles. Quite a cute little duck. And, of course, he's also a bunny. There he is. He's very cute. It's a little hard to see on the camera, but he's got a little friend here that's a duck. Here's the black one and the white one. There we go. Now we got the... And they're quite cute from all angles, but the question is, what do they do? That's right, salt and pepper. So here we have the salt shaker, can you see? And here we've got the pepper shaker. Don't tell the Ritz that I stole their salt and pepper from the restaurant. Okay, last one. We got a minute left. Okay, so this, I'm going to show you some really interesting stuff, but I'm going to have to go through it really quickly. This is the Get Off the Earth puzzle by Sam Lloyd. Forgive the racist overtones. Not all of his puzzles were quite as racist, though many of them were. Let's look at some examples. Here's Teddy and the Lions, where one of the African men is eaten by lions. Here's another one called The Lost Jap. And then there's the creepiest one of all, What Happened to Mary? I don't know what happened to Mary, but what did happen is I was inspired by these outdated, they're from turn of the century, so excuse his insensitivity, but I'd like to show you something really quickly that was inspired by that. Here's an old version. I wanted to see if I can make it 3D, make it something functional. This was a crappy version. Let me show you the good one. All right, here we go. See if I can do this. Well, we got 28 seconds. All right, so here you can see there's 7 cigars. Okay, we're going to make one of the cigars. Can you see? Oh, crap. I got it, 18 seconds. I'm going to show you. Here there are 7 cigars, okay? But if I rotate the puzzle, now there are only 6 cigars. All the cigars are exactly the same size. I don't know which one is disappearing, but here you can say there's 6. Now there's another one that's 7. That's 7, 1 empty space. Here's 6 with 2 empty spaces. And what's really strange is when it goes from 6 to 8. 8 cigars here. All the cigars, 8 cigars, all the space is filled up with exactly the same size cigars. Oop, I broke it. There it is. That is Cuantos Puros. And a really exciting thing to say, all of these are prototype versions, but very soon they will all be available from Art of Play, coming soon. Check it out. Thank you for your time.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing.